because there's a ban on unregulated THC products.
Lord, oh Lord.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you, Rico. There's a ban on unregulated THC products introduced in Chicago City Council, you guys. That's right. If you walk into a Chicago Mini Mart gas station or convenience store, you may see a small package that looks like your favorite snack. But if you look closer, you'll see packaging indicates it has cannabis in it. The issue some officials have is that the labels aren't clear enough, and it could lead to adverse outcomes if minors consume the products. That's why Chicago Ald Brian Hopkins is working to crack down on the unregulated industry that he said is negatively impacting youth in the city. In quotes, "These mimic Chips Ahoy. It's called Trips Ahoy. These mimic Skittles. It's called Skittles with a Z," he explained. In quotes, "We don't know where these are made. What's in them? We wouldn't know until you of the researchers told us. What's in them? All of this is happening in this shady industry that's operating outside of the regulatory environment," they says. Dr. Maria Ramadir, Lori Children's Hospital medical director of substance use and preventions, is seeing more young people in the ER with reactions to these products. She said often the products are more potent than legally licensed cannabis products, and it can be hard to understand what is in it. In quotes, "Harmful chemicals are used to synthesize these products, and at the same time, long-term effects remain unknown," Ramadar said. She also says, "So we need to protect our youth and their developing brains and bodies from these products." NBC Chicago dug into several instances reported inside Chicago high schools over the last year, and in one case, 5 students were hospitalized after reportedly eating edibles a student purchased at the nearby corner store. In another case, these students said they took an edible that looked like candy. They were later hospitalized. Hopkins said it's time for Chicago's leadership to step in, and in quotes, "It is just unconscionable that we are letting this happen in plain sight," he added. Well. I mean, I can think of a lot more things that are questionable that are happening in plain sight in Chicago than this. But nonetheless, I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this. And if Chicago can't even clean up their crime, what makes you think they're going to clean up Delta 8? Oh, boy, I can't wait to watch this one. What do you think, Rico? It's your town. It's
I think
city.
that, I mean, isn't there already a ban? It's just shutting them. It's just shutting them down and confiscating the enforcing the law. But
they're gonna walk into AM PM and shut them down.
I don't know what they're gonna do to enforce.
They're gonna walk into Circle K and shut them down.
But isn't this, they're banning the Delta 8, aka or the Farm Bill legal products, right?
That's what
they're banning? Or are they banning unregulated THC in any form?
It sounds like it's Delta 8.
Trips Ahoy in this Skittles.
Like, yeah. Are they banning Trap or Delta 8?
Like that.
You know, it doesn't. I mean, the article mainly, I think, is referencing Delta 8. If I was to take an educated guess, that's what they're talking about. But at the same time, I don't think that it's that people that are selling Delta 8 products wouldn't use those names at the same time either.
Right.
So
yeah, they sound like trap names.
Yeah, they're Trips Ahoy, Trips Ahoy, and Skittles. I mean, yeah. If it's not Bo Wrigley selling Skittles in Illinois, no one's allowed to sell Skittles in Illinois.
I'm surprised Bo Wrigley ain't put.
Just saying.
Say that. I'm surprised he didn't put a stop to this.
I'm surprised too. I'm surprised.
Going on
well,
in his
Skittles
own
is actually a Mars candy company.
Yeah, and that's owned by the Wrigleys.
It is.
Yes, it's owned by the Wrigleys, and they own Cresco Labs. Yeah, that's Bo Wrigley.
Wow. Well, I'm from Chicago too, you know, and
I did not know that, Elise.
Yeah.
I thought you were just from NorCal.
My town too. Where'd you think I was from?
I thought you were just from NorCal.
No. Okay. Thank you, though. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm originally born in Minneapolis, grew up in Chicago.
Oh, my God. So you're a beverage consumer.
I'm a what customer?
A beverage consumer. Everyone in Minneapolis is a beverage consumer.
You know, I was ahead of the beverage trend as an edibles judge years ago.
I bet. Those
but I think, speaking of Chicago, I mean, you know, that being my hometown, I still go home to see my family and stuff and try to check out the dispensaries. We know that's trash. So I can't even imagine what whether it's Delta 8 or trap products. I mean, the good trap in Chicago lives, of course, but the stuff in these corner stores or markets, I just can't imagine what that is. So, but banning it, I'm with Rico. How do they enforce it?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
And isn't this just like what's going on in New York in a way?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of, but not really.
I'm against. Yeah, I think Delta 8 is trash, personally, but I'm not for, any kind of bans of hemp-based products. I think it's just like more rules, and there's gonna be more loopholes, and it's just more opportunities for trappers to get money. So if they want to put a stop to this, get more access to more people, and make sure that these products are better than the trash that they're putting out there.
Interesting. I mean, Chicago, you know what I'm saying? It's the Windy City, and apparently it's not blowing any of that Delta 8 out of the air.
I agree with you, Rico. Education is the answer, not enforcement. You're not going to stop people from putting illegal products out in the market. We just need to educate our kids as to what's dangerous for them and what's not. I'm trying to get into the high schools, just like they want to do in New York, and educate the kids about what's safe and what's not around cannabis.
I would be with that, Dr. T.
All right, we have agreement.
I'm down with that.
Yeah,
100%. I'm down with educating the youth as to the keeping them away from boofness. I'm all about that.
Well, we proposed it to the mayor of San Francisco. Let's see what she says.
Oh man, she's gonna have to squander some money in order to fund that project.
It's not
an anti-boof television show. It's an anti-boof television show. So I hope everybody is on board with that.
Matthew St. Germain, is your mic working correctly yet?
Hello. Yeah, my crew.
Oh man, you're still in and out.
Man, DJ Screw over here chopping it up.
Yeah,
baby.
he's chopped and screwed today. I don't know what did you do, Matthew? What have you been doing? All this, you've been smoking Delta 8?
Delta 8 ghost in the machine.
Oh man,
airwaves.
Man. We're gonna keep